Often the question comes up, yeah, but the product owner must have a boss. And probably, unless you're a startup and you own your startup, then you would be the product owner of your startup and working on that product. Now, let's say you work for a large organization, there's someone on top of you, someone who actually maybe hired you as the product owner. And then there's often the question, how do you fit into this hierarchy? So I think this is my current understanding, or what I'm observing is that hierarchies, especially existing hierarchies and complacency to those hierarchies, are great barriers to really proper product ownership. And this is also something I'm looking into these days, is really organizational design. I think organizational design is not, I have never been taught about it when I studied. I talked to other people with MBAs, they never learned about organizational design. And that is really paramount, having the right organizational design around those products. And this goes to me back also when you think about value streams, like, because the combinations of those elements on your value stream, that's actually your product. So instead of breaking that down and making it fit into your organizational structure, you need to organize your organization around that value stream and make that happen. And that is your product. And for that, you should be the product owner and have the trust from someone outside that you will do a good job. So I think bottom line is complacency. This is how we are. This is our structures, and that's a big problem. So if you as an organization in the bigger picture want to really get to business agility, you need to question that and put the right product owners in the right places. So what are the barriers to that? I mean, if you have all the decision-making power, and as a product owner, you are accountable for the product. You are the single ring of the neck. If there's something wrong, it's your head on the chopping block, and therefore you should have all the authority to make all of those decisions. Or at least I would, because I don't stand up for something if I don't have all the decision-making power. But it boils down pretty much back to earning the trust to do that, or having the trust to make all of that decision. So, and I think this goes back to show it, prove it, and I like to think along EBM, evidence-based management. Like, how can you prove that your past decisions have been right? And if you have the numbers, hey, we did this and this features, and therefore this and this customer behavior changed accordingly, and that brought us maybe so much more revenue or more customers or something along those lines. That's hard evidence. Nobody can dispute that. So that's an important aspect, I think, in order to get there, to remove that barrier, show it, prove it, what you're doing. That's a big something you can be doing, and this is also going along the lines of running experiments. Maybe even if you can show people, I run 5 experiments and 3 of them didn't work out as an experiment. Therefore, we focused on these 2 remaining ones, and this is where the numbers come out. But right now, there's other experiments we have in our pipeline already, and they will be coming as well. And hopefully, there's enough learning we can take from that and put it back into the product. I think this is closely intertwined with trust, and by doing the right thing over and over again and showing it, proving it, that's how you remove those barriers.